can't keep coming late, mate. I'm here you're not only wasting my time. I don't want to waste my... In actual fact, I don't want to waste my fucking time having to tell you that you're 15 minutes late every fucking time you come in for a session. You're not only wasting my time from my time being here unpaid, you're wasting other people's time for their training time. We're here because you was involved with 4 other people in a group, which is why we've called this meeting, which then is unfair on people who wasn't involved. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah? Thank you. Don't be late again, bruv. Yeah? Like I've told you too many times. Right, today, guys, we're here. We've called a meeting early in the morning, 8 o'clock. It's now 8:15 because people couldn't get out of bed properly. I'm actually real pissed off with a few people in this room, and I might flip out, I might shout, I might scream, but that's the way I deal with things. Don't take it to heart. If I have a go at you or swear at you, nobody take it to heart. It's my passion. I'm here for a reason. It's fire in my belly that I'm here to train you guys and do something no one else can do. Now, there was a fuck up on the YouTube channel, right? There was a fuck up. I fucked up. I put my hands up. Rihanna, again, straight away. Maybe don't share it, guys. I just asked Jay if it was meant to be on YouTube, and he told me no. Right at the beginning of the conversation. I asked Jay, I spoke to the owner of this fucking TV show and said, Jay, should we share this? And he said no. Did you understand? Everybody understand that? Scott, haha, sneaky. What's funny about that, Scott?
Oh, like, because he wanted, trying to share it. Like, I didn't, think it was like a bad thing at the time.
2 people have already mentioned, like it's not supposed to be there. Do you know what I mean? If I knew your house was empty and he said to me, Scott's away on holiday, but and he's got a TV in his front room, I know it's wrong to go in and take your fucking property. So how would you feel if even after Ray told me, I still went in and took it and sold it?
Probably shit.
Probably feel shit, right? Perfect. James, Duncan, can we share it? Scott, link us. James, I'm scared. What are you scared for, James?
I had no intention of sharing it any further. And from what I heard from the big meeting we had, that we could keep it within each other.
All due respect, I fucked up and put your thing online. As I told you, it's my show. I fucked up. I shouldn't have put the video. I put the video up under the wrong settings. It was my bad, right? That is not the issue here about the video. It's about what happened in the group and the loyalty. I'm giving you, because I feel I'm giving, at the beginning of this meeting, I give everybody the trust, and I told everybody, is there anybody who thinks I'm disloyal to them? Or I haven't done what I said I was going to do up to this date? I told you guys, come on board, I'm going to get you training, I'm going to get you photos, I'm going to put you in a TV show. I've ticked all 3 boxes so far. You can either now stay behind and you ain't getting no training today. One of you's going to be cleaning up out the front, picking all the fag butts up, cleaning down the bricks. One of you's going to go out and clean the toilet and wash all the bricks and clean the toilet and sweep the paths. Now, that's option 1. Option 2, if you don't want to take that like a man, you can get your stuff and fuck off, and I'll see you next week. Make your choices right now.
Say option 1.
Take option 1, I'll bust my shoulders.
And then I don't want to see any boxes. I want to see this toilet fucking sparkling. I want James, there's a brush there. I don't know, maybe James can do the toilet because he's got a bad shoulder, so he can't lift anything heavy.
Yeah.
I want this all clean. I want the bricks brushed down.
Making this toilet look like it was meant to be the first day I bought it. This is my punishment for I didn't share it outside the group. I was keeping it tight, but obviously that's not the purpose of keeping it tight. I know I fucked up. I knew at the time I fucked up. Just glad I didn't share it publicly.
I didn't think anything about it at the time, but obviously, I was wrong. And yeah, I fucked up, so now I've got to pay the price. So we don't get training today, unfortunately. But yeah, we get more of a training in life, and you fuck up, you get punishment. Like, we've taken the punishment, as Jay said, we've taken it on the chin. And yeah, so hopefully we can make the place look a bit nicer out here. And so it looks as good out here as it does in there.
Just have a little bit of a bit of courtesy, a little bit of knowledge, use your logic brains.
Yeah.
And like, fair play to you, you cop the punishment, you've done it. What we do as a team, we overstep, we conquer, do you know what I mean? We don't care, we just smash on with the task now, yeah? We forget, we put this behind us, don't let it happen again. You've done well, boys, so you've copped the hiding, you've missed out on training this morning, and you pretty much just get inside, and then we're shooting, we're finishing up training now, so let's go.
Sweet. No deal.
Sorry, Jay.
Good morning, guys. How you doing? Everyone's sweet. So I'm going to take you to a scissor factory called Excellent Edges, and you're going to meet Pete. Does anyone know Excellent Edges in Ringwood? Yeah. Right, perfect. Yeah, so we're going to go and see Pete today. Pete's also going to run through. He's got a little training section within the factory, and he's going to do some scissor techniques with you guys as well. So yeah, we're going to go down there now. Transportation. Who's got a car? I want you to take Jamie, Nasa, Scott and Ray, and I want you to take the other lads with you, if that's alright, Jamie, yeah? Okay then guys, let's get our coats and jackets and we'll get on our way. You all good in there, boys? Yeah, there's an Oreo in the back there, man. Yeah, we're not going to Ringwood, man, we're really going to the airport. So you gotta stay like that for 1 hour now, man. Is that good? Yeah. Good, man. A bit of team bonding, nice and close, exercises, you'd be sweet. Well, I think Beck's fuel consumption just went up anyway, man. Shit, man, there's no suspension on them tyres, bro. We're rubbing, brother.
No, I'm pretty nervous, eh?
I am, because I know my scissor skills are pretty shit.
Yeah. +1.
Hey?
+1. It's +1.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try and get some extra practice in.
I even practice in my car, like on the horn.
Oh yeah.
On the horn. Yeah, no, straight up.
And then he's just beeping at randoms on the way out.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh fuck that one up.
Nate's even found my comb on the passenger seat. Gotta stay dedicated, mate.
Here you go, just so you feel like you know. Start practicing, right?
Well, I got this, mate.
Left or right? Left.
I want to be laughing.
What the? No.
Get off the road! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe right, because that's sitting up.
Brought you here today, we're in Ringwood, New Street, 42 New Street. We're here, Excellent Edges. I have a big name in the industry next to me in terms of equipment, so you know that we're on board with WAL. We're also now, we're very fortunate to have Pete and Excellent Edges on our side as well for the show. So firstly, I'd just like to say thank you, Pete, for coming on board with us.
Pleasure, mate.
Today, Pete is gonna give you guys a run through of which type of different scissors there are to use, how to use them, and then we're gonna give you a little workshop on scissors, using the different scissors and different techniques. We're also gonna give you a run through of the factory as well. And now, not only that, is today's very, very, very important for your elimination task. What you're gonna learn today is gonna be for your first elimination. So Pete will go through that in a minute with you guys. He knows what's going on. Just listen and take as much as you can and be a sponge today.
Attach the handle, and there's a reason why we actually attach the handle on a lot of scissors rather than making it a one piece, and a lot of that's because there's so much adjustment into scissors. Like you'll notice when we go back across by the other side of the road, handles get hit to adjust so that when they actually close and hit the perfect point, the tips have just closed. If they're a half of 0.1 of a millimeter off, that means it's not going to close perfectly on the tip, or if they over close, they're going to start folding hair. So it has to be right at that perfect set. So it's a matter of actually coming in, adjusting the handles and pushing it out to that perfect point.
Pete is now going to demonstrate to you what's going to be put in front of you for your task, for your elimination task. One of you is going home, stood in this room. Look around you now, because one of you is going home. And the person that's going home is going to be found out in the next task. And this is what Pete is going to show you now. Everybody for the last 6 weeks has known what's been going on when we've been in the shop doing up the wall technique. We're doing scissor over comb. We'll be doing clipper over comb as well. This task is going to be strictly just scissors. Some people have used clippers before, but this is going to be strictly scissors. Pete's going to be coming to the shop, and everyone's going to have a mannequin head. And what they're going to be doing, they're going to have 30 minutes. And they're going to have 30 minutes to do a scissor over comb cut, which Pete is going to demonstrate to you guys in a minute. I want everybody to learn and listen, because it's vitally important. One of you is going home, and it's going to be the person who's not listening now.
But for me, when I work with this, what I want to do is I want excess bulk. I want that gone, and I want that gone quickly. So for me, I use the tip of my scissor, I load it in, I virtually come in and close. I come down and I remove all this bulk, nice and quickly. And I'll support things. So I'll make sure that I'm not just roughly chipping it out. No, hand on. Everyone today is going to get a scissor. So 6.5 inch scissor. There's a catch to it though, don't get too excited yet. When you get to the final group, obviously you get to keep these. But in the process, when you get eliminated, you got to hand the kit back in.
Yeah. That fair?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright guys, so everybody, we've had a wicked day down here at Excellent Edges in Ringwood. Big thank you to Pete and his team here for showing us around today. Even bigger thank you for the gifts we've received today for the show. You will be seeing Pete a tremendous amount in the future, I'm sure, with upcoming tasks. And we can't wait to come back and see you, Pete, to see your reno that you're going to do in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah,
we'll be coming back. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you so
Pleasure,
much.
man.
Thank you. Round of applause for Pete, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Pete.
Okay, guys. Today we've got the first elimination challenge. The first challenge of LBM TV. It's going to be a scissor cut. You know what we've been up to the last 6 weeks. The guys have been doing scissor cuts for around 6 weeks now. They should know how to do a scissor cut. They actually will know the skills that they need to do this task. I brought on 2 international barbers, and I've brought in a scissor specialist and a renowned hairdresser in Melbourne, Pete, from Excellent Edges. I've given them all the tools and all the skills that they need to do this challenge. Today, somebody is going home. Unfortunately, that's just the process, but business is business. We are here to make barbers, not to make friends.
I'm Jay Parsons, otherwise known as Ginge. I'm 28 years old, I'm from Birmingham, the West Midlands. We want to give people here the same skills that we was given, the same opportunity, and I just hope they don't waste it, you know. And so far from what I can tell, they're all real eager, you know, they want to do this. So I'm more than happy to pass on my knowledge as well.
Now everyone knows that the task is today, everyone's clear. Yeah? Everybody's had level pegging on training, correct? Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're going to set up now. What you're going to get marked on today, 3 judges are going around the room. I'm going to be one of them. We're going to have Pete as another one, and Ginger's another one as well. Everyone knows who these guys are. We've been affiliated with them. You're lucky enough to have Ginge in the shop for the last 4 weeks, and he's been working closely with you guys behind the scenes, and He's done what he can to help you. I've done what I can to help you, and Pete's done what he can to help you. We've given you the skills that you need to complete this challenge. Yeah?
There's a couple of them too, because they keep turning their heads. They should be turning the whole stand.
Yeah.
Because they're actually under the top of the stand.
So the guys are nearly halfway through the challenge. By now at this stage, they should be halfway through the challenge, getting onto, they must have removed all half of their bulk and started working on their up the wall technique that I've been showing them. And should soon be getting around to lining out and finishing off everything nicely. We've got 1 minute and 50 seconds left, guys. Remember the trick I told you now? I would be standing back from your cuts, looking at the shape. You've been close, you've been stood close to something for 30 minutes. Use your eyes. Check your shape, stand back. Look at your shapes. Look at your line out. Look at any scissor marks. Everyone put the scissors down on the floor, please. Well done, guys. Everyone give yourself a clap.
Yeah, did alright, man. Shoulders feeling okay. I don't feel no pain. The adrenaline kicked in the last 10 seconds.
I didn't think I went as well as I could have because the comb wouldn't go through the hair properly. Even with the water, the comb was getting stuck. But yeah, it was harder than I expected it to be. But, yeah.
You know, the nerves got to me a little bit with the time limit. But yeah, I still think I did pretty good. Pretty happy with it.
I can't stop sweating, but you know, hopefully I've done alright enough to save my ass. So cheers for that.
Look around the room, there is 10 different haircuts. There are no two haircuts in this room that was the same. There were some good cuts, there were some bad cuts, there was some good technique, there was some bad technique. Some people were really good at technique with a really bad finish but a good shape. Some people had a really good shape with bad technique but a good finish. Some people used different bits and pieces to get through this challenge. There was a couple of people that surprised me. There was some consistency in the work. There was some inconsistency in the work. What we are going to do now is we're going to go through and just give you a feedback. I think it's only fair that we give you a feedback on each cut that you did. And once we've gone through everybody's haircut, we are then going to announce your scores out of 90. And then we are going to announce who is on the chopping block and who is in the safe house and who will be returning back to the London Barber Movement training program. For me, the shape wasn't there. I told everybody about the horseshoe section and it wasn't good enough for me today, man. I'll be honest with you, mate.
I don't think Scott's is too bad overall. I think he's pretty good. He could have done with a little bit more length on the top, so there's more of a shape.
You tried to leave a little bit of length, I can see that, that's sweet. Your line out's not too sad. And again, you've got a nice taper in at the back. You haven't squared that off. I can see it's very hard to get a taper in, but you can see from the side, I've seen you try and come in there.
You were one of the 3 people that I was most impressed with during the process. In terms of, one, your technique, your body position, your posture, the whole time, just even your technique, you looked really calm, you looked incredibly focused when you were doing it, and I was really impressed with it, man. Especially knowing that you weren't that comfortable with the scissors. I found myself gravitating towards watching yours a lot of the time. Out of everyone in the technique part of it, I was like, yours seemed to be like, I don't know whether Victoria here was nervous. She looked like she was sweating a lot. It was probably because you were just dousing it in water the whole time.
Yeah. The finish around the front is too short for me here. You've just left these horseshoe sections again a bit too short. The person who impressed me most today was you. you fucked up at the beginning, but you pulled your finger out your ass, so well done. Jamie, I give you what the judges gave you a score of 35 out of 90. Beck, you got 37 out of 90. Scott, you got 39 out of 90. Chris, you got 47 out of 90. Ray, you got 46 out of 90. Ben, 39 out of 90. Smokey, 33 out of 90. Nasa, you got 57 out of 90. Lawrence, 43. And Jamie, you received 51 out of 90. Well done. On the chopping block this week are as follows: Jamie, Schultz, Beck, and Smokey. Everyone who is safe, can they come and stand next to Ginge, please? Jamie, Beck, and Smokey, you're on the chopping block this week. You're buckled under pressure. Each one of these team members are going to step forward and they're going to vote to save one person and give a reason why they want to save that person.
I'm going to vote to keep Bex, because I've always got an idea that I like niche barbers. So as long as someone's different, I would like to work with someone that's different and then create a barber out of them. And I feel like Bex deserves a chance, so I'm going to save Bex right now.
For me, who I'm actually going to be saving is Jamie. I thought what he did today was he made a mistake. He went up too high on it, but worked hard to redeem himself through it.
Jamie, I'll save you. I'm not just saying this because I worked with Beck, but she's probably the most hungry out of you three. She wants it the most.
I give my vote to Beck as well.
Beck.
Now the next vote, Smokey, you're currently with no votes. Beck, you have 4. And Jamie has 2.
Smokey, just because he just with the hair, I think he just made a mistake, but if you tell him again, I'm sure he won't do it.
I want to say Jamie.
To be honest, like close as with Jamie, Beck, and everyone else here, but I want to say Smokey. Fella's gone through a bit of hardship, and like Jay said, he can see something within this fella, and I know he's hungry for it, but bro, I just need one thing out of you, bro. Just stop wearing the world on your shoulders, man. You need to start picking yourself up, man, and show some, show that you want to be here. You're wearing so much on your shoulders, bro. You forget that you're here for something, bro. And I'll save you, bro. Save you.
Thanks, Ray.
I'm gonna save Jamie.
Approximately 5 weeks ago, I'd not picked up a set of clippers. I had no experience with hair, no experience whatsoever. I just had a dream to make it happen, and I stepped into this arena ready for a fight. Today, I think I've given it the best that I can. If I come out of each day learning something, then that's a good day for me. And from where I was to where I am, I think I've got a long way to go, and I just hope that I can be given that opportunity to take it, if it was 2 steps forward and 1 step back, then from where I started, not having held scissors or clippers or even any experience whatsoever, I'm proud of myself today. So
Good.
I've done the best I can.
If I can utilise the clippers and the scissors and make myself an earning, a living, and just be something of myself for once, to be proud. I really want to work beside you, Jay. I really want to make you proud. This feels like home to me. If I lived closer, I'd be here 24/7. It's so far away. I've only been cutting hair for the last 2 months. I've been trying to get my own clients here and there just to get as much practice as I can. I said I was going to pull out teeth. I didn't pull out teeth or give no stitches, but I cut the best I can. A little bit too much water. I know I'm mucked up, but I'm improving and getting better, and each day I just want to make my skills a little bit better. And I'm in a race, but I'm going to take my time and get there when I get there.
I think there were faults in how you actually did it, but I think your techniques were great as well. I think with smoke, how you did it with water, okay, you'll learn from that as well. For me, I'm voting to say smoke today.
So what I want to do is I'm going to neutralise the situation by voting for Bex, simply because I like her fighting spirit, someone that can go through hell and go, oh well, fuck it, I'll bounce back. I'm going to vote for Bex just because of that, and I'll neutralise the situation so we level.
I've based this decision, and this person will understand why I've made this decision today. And I've made this decision based on my judge of character to today, not moving forward. So today, I'm sorry, but Smokey, you're going home today, brother. Sorry, mate. It's the end of the line for you, brother. Well done for coming this far through the process. Somebody had to go home. You shouldn't stop barbering. Don't you stop barbering. Continue with what you're doing. Everybody, round of applause for Smokey for what he's